Hello! Welcome to part 2 of my Japan vlog. We checked out of our hotel and now we're headed to Tokyo Station to take the Shinkansen to go to Kyoto. The weather was amazing. When we arrived at the Tokyo Station, I was amazed at all the restaurants and stores they had. Oh my gosh, a girl loves to shop. Look at all these restaurants, you guys. I love how all these restaurants have these food displays, these fake foods in the front. They look so tasty. We wanted to try some, but a lot of people recommended picking up bento boxes to eat in the Shinkansen in order to have the full experience. So we're saving our appetite and our bellies to eat bento boxes. We went to Daimaru. It's a little department store food area where you can pick up a lot of goodies. There's bakeries, bento boxes, even these places where you can pick up gifts. I'm thinking these crabs legs are for gifts to take to your family or friends. When we checked out, the lady gave us a little ice pack to keep our fruit cold, so that was kind of cute. Our Shinkansen was here. We're walking to our reserved seats. And you guys, this train is so fast. It doesn't even feel like it's going fast, but it can go up to like 200 miles per hour. That is crazy. We got hungry, so we whipped out our bento boxes. We got Korean food. I got kimbap, japchae, a little side dish. My husband got this beef rice dish. It was really good and we really enjoyed it. Look at this building. The architecture is super cool. We arrived in Kyoto. We stayed at the Royal Park Hotel, and it was so convenient because it was right in front of the station. We had our luggage shipped from Tokyo to Kyoto, so it was expected to arrive the next day. Our room was really spacious and clean. The bed was huge. Here's the bathtub. Just like any Japanese toilets, they have bidets. Nice view of the outside. Not that big of a view, but still good. This was a bathroom box of amenities. They give you everything: toothbrush, hair ties, bath salt, skincare. I mean, it's like a spa in your room. It was still early, so we decided to go explore the city and do some shopping. Oh my goodness, I was so surprised when I found a La Dory in Kyoto because we don't have many of these stores in the States. I had to pick up a few macarons. They even had this special Halloween macaron. Then we walked over to the Nintendo store and they had a lot of cool merch. This is me in my kitchen when I brought all the merch back and trying it on. Look at this cool sweater with a little leaf on the hoodie. And then this Mario going up the zipper. Oh my gosh, super cute and creative. The top floor of the Nintendo store at Kyoto had an outdoor area where you can take pictures. However, it was closed for that day. We got hungry, so we decided to go downstairs and eat at Linda's stores. We got 2 pasta dishes and they were delicious. The pasta was al dente. You guys, surprisingly, pasta is very good in Japan. If you guys are in Japan and you're in the shopping mall Daimaru, we got these at the Tokyo Station. It's also in all the Daimaru shopping centers called Mini One. These mini croissants are delicious and they go by pound. I got 4 of the regular croissants, 4 of chocolate, and then 4 of the hot dog one. It was only like 650 yen or something like that. They are like coated with this like sugar coating. This is delicious. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go find more at the Kyoto Daimaru and get some more. These are so good. It is so good. I mean, it's like, I would say it's like one of the best croissants I've had. It's sweet, salty, and buttery. So good. We also have the chocolate one, but I like the plain one better. Here's the chocolate one. And there's a piece of chocolate in the middle too. Highly recommend mini ones. So good. The next day we had tickets to go to the Nintendo Museum, so we ordered Uber Eats for brunch. We ordered Maida coffee. I'm probably butchering that. The pasta dishes were a little too bland for me. We also got egg sandwich, which was okay, but they put this like wasabi or horseradish sauce with their egg sandwich. I don't know if that's a thing in Japan, but I'm just not a big wasabi or horseradish person, so I didn't like it that much. Here we are at the Nintendo Museum. I heard it's really difficult to get tickets to come here. I believe like you put your name in and it's like a random raffle and you're competing against like everybody in the world. So we're very lucky. They just opened not that long ago. When we go inside, we had to first hit the merch area. Look at this giant controller plushie. I'm here like trying to figure out how am I going to fit this in my luggage, but I ended up not getting it. I did end up getting this badge holder. I just wanted to show off to everybody that, yeah, I attended the Nintendo Museum. The Nintendo Museum doesn't let you film everywhere, so I just filmed wherever they would let me. The first floor had all these interactive games. They give you a card full of coins, so you can't play all the games. Each game had a certain amount of coins you had to use. The second floor had a whole bunch of displays everywhere, basically showing you the timeline of all the games and consoles that were made, so that was really cool. We had a lot of fun, but we decided to head back to our hotel. The museum was super crowded and I was just overstimulated, so I just want to get back to our hotel, change it to my comfy clothes. It was also a very rainy day, so I didn't want to do a lot of walking around. We ordered Uber Eats from Kyo Yakiniku Nishiki. Let me tell you guys, this steak was super tender and melt in your mouth good. The kimchi was good and it's a perfect match with the steak. And trust me, I'm Korean, so I know my kimchi. The next day, it was raining super hard, so we decided to stay in. And I'm not complaining. I don't know, if you guys can relate. I just need a day, a quiet time to recharge from being in big crowds. So I wasn't complaining. And look at this view. It's beautiful and it's perfect weather to have some tea and a little sweet treat. So that's what we did. We ordered tempura from Katsukuro Shijo and it was super delicious. Look at this portion, guys. It is humongous. Even though it was delivery, the tempura was still crispy and all the meats were really tender. They gave us grounded sesame seed to put in our katsu sauce. I'm thinking if we were at the restaurant, they would have given us a mortar and pestle to grind up our own sesame seeds. But how thoughtful of the restaurant to incorporate that in a delivery food. This shrimp they included was ginormous, you guys. I mean, look at the size of this and it was so meaty and tender. The next day, it was so beautiful in Kyoto. Look at the sun shining after the rain, you guys. Yes, I'm ready to explore now. What's really cool is that when you walk around these shopping areas, you'll run into these beautiful shrines where you can walk around and explore. We stopped at Surugaya. We are on a hunt for a Nintendo DS. We didn't have much luck in Tokyo. If we did find one, they're really overpriced. And there wasn't a lot of supply, so hopefully we can find one on this trip. This store had a lot of merchandise. They had more stuff than Tokyo. They had a lot of games, a lot of consoles. There was a floor filled with a lot of figurines, another floor with a lot of toys and stuffed animals. One thing about Japan is that they have these stores with a lot of floors and sometimes they don't have elevators, so be prepared to walk on these narrow stairs. We didn't find any luck at Surugaya, so we're now off to Book Off. This Book Off had a lot of games. They also had a few DS, but my husband said the price was a little high. We got hungry from all the walking, so we decided to stop by this place called Hand Drip Coffee. The menu had a QR code where you could see the menu in English, so that was very convenient. I got the omelet rice. It was really good. I enjoyed it. My husband got the egg club sandwich.
That's the wasabi too.
On our way back to our hotel room, my husband rolled his ankle, so we had to go to the drugstore and pick up a few items. We got this ankle sleeve. We also got these patches to help with his pain level. It's kind of like Salonpas or Bengay. I'm a physical therapist, so I tested his ankle and he just had a minor ankle sprain. It wasn't anything big, but he did need to rest. Next day, we decided to stay in again because my husband's ankle is still bothering him. Or maybe I'm using it as an excuse. We ordered eggs and things because I was craving an American breakfast. I love breakfast food and I can pretty much eat it any time of the day. Most Japanese restaurants give you this sugar syrup to put in your coffee and I think it's super cute. We also had to pack because we were headed to Hakone the next day. I got these vacuum sealed bags from Daiso to save space in our luggages. We had our big luggages shipped to Haneda Airport instead of Hakone because they're super full and we don't want to lug them around, so they'll be ready for us when we're ready to fly out of Haneda Airport. Dinner time. Yes, we did order Domino's, and you're probably like, Michelle, why did you go all the way to Japan to get Domino's? I don't know, I just wanted to see if it was like different than the States, which they had a lot of interesting things on the menus, like these desserts and their pizzas. You can get like different toppings for different sections, and they have potatoes on one, so I just wanted to try it. The dough pretty much tastes the same, and the toppings were just a little different. Here we are at the Kyoto station. We came a little early to grab some lunch. We decided to eat at Sir Thomas Lipton because there was a lot of people there, and usually that means a place is good. I got the omelet rice and my husband got the club sandwich. You could see a trend here. We did not like the omelet rice because they overdid it with the ketchup and the fried rice, but the sandwich was okay. We were super full after lunch, so we just bought some persimmon to snack on in the Shinkansen. Persimmon is my favorite fruit, so I was so excited to see these, and they were in season, so they were super juicy and sweet. When we arrived in Hakone, we had to take this cable car to get to our hotel area, and you definitely want to take this cable car because the hills here are super steep and they're very difficult to get around. We stayed at the La Forêt Hakone Gora Yuno Sumika. This room was super spacious and it had this peaceful vibe. Our balcony had a private onsen. Oh my goodness, this onsen healed my body pain. I take hot showers and hot baths and they're not the same, so I think it's something in the mineral in the water that is really healing for the body. The hotel came with complimentary breakfast, and you can either choose Western breakfast or Japanese breakfast. I chose the Western breakfast. It was delicious. We made dinner reservations at the hotel and it was a set menu. There weren't any convenience stores or restaurants in the area, so we had to eat at the hotel. The dinner for the night was Japanese curry and dessert was sweet potato brulee. After a few days of rest in Hakone, we headed back home. When we got to our reserved seats in the Shinkansen, there was a lady sitting there. She apologized and left. We finally made it to Haneda Airport, Terminal 3. There was a lot of people, but it didn't take us long to check in our luggages. We flew with Delta One, so we got to hang out at the lounge. Their food was really good and I really enjoyed their curry rice. Our flight started off with nuts and your beverage of choice. Of course, I went with Coke Zero. For my meal, I chose the Japanese menu. It came with so many side dishes and I got the braised short ribs. It also came with a soup and I forgot what kind this was. And this rice was so good. I really enjoyed it. This was my husband's meal. This was my second meal and I was so happy to see the rice again. I got ice cream for dessert. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, guys. Until another trip. Bye!